All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Saira Mujtaba. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to address Kisan Kalyan Rally at Malod in Punjab today. President Ramnath Kovind says South Korean President's visit to India will infuse a new momentum, calls economic partnership between the two countries strong and vibrant. Rajya Sabha adds simultaneous interpretation facility in 5 more languages. Members can now speak in any of the 22 scheduled languages from upcoming monsoon session. In Pakistan, 13 people, including an Awami National Party leader, killed in a suicide bomb blast at an election meeting in Peshawar. France beat Belgium 1-0 to enter final of the FIFA World Cup last night. England to take on Croatia in the second semi-final tonight. And in Wimbledon, India's campaign ends following Indo-New Zealand pair of Divid Sharan and Artem Sitag's defeat in men's doubles quarter-final. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Punjab today to address a Kisan Kalyan rally at Malod in Muktasar district. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, farmers of Punjab have an invaluable contribution in the growth of the country's agriculture sector. Talking to AIR, member of Niti Aayog Professor Ramesh Chand said that economic condition of farmers has improved as government has taken several steps during the last 4 years.
एमएसपी पहले भी फिक्स होती थी, लेकिन एमएसपी पहले बहुत नीचे स्तर पर फिक्स होती थी और अब जो एमएसपी है वो जो कॉस्ट है फार्मर के उन पे 50% का उसको मार्जिन नेट रिटर्न मिलेगा। और प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो किसान रैली एड्रेस करना, वो जो किसानों के लिए पिछले 4 साल में बहुत आर्थिक सुधार हुए, डेवलपमेंट इनिशिएटिव लॉन्च हुए, प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना, फसल बीमा योजना, सॉइल हेल्थ कार्ड, तो ये सब जो काम हुए ये अभूतपूर्व है, पहले इतने कभी नहीं हुए थे। गवर्नमेंट वचनबद्ध है आपकी आय डबल करने के लिए।
Our correspondent reports that the rally comes in the backdrop of a record increase in the minimum support price for the Kharif crops and the Prime Minister's promise to double farmers' income by 2022.
The Thanksgiving rally to mark the unprecedented increase in minimum support price of Kharif crops is being organized by Shromani Akali Dal in association of BJP. SAD President Sukhbir Singh Badal has said that farmers from Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan will attend the rally and thank Mr. Modi for decisive steps to implement the Swaminathan Commission report, which called for 50% profit over input cost. Strict security arrangements have been made for the Prime Minister's rally. Gagandeep Kaur Devgan, AIR News, Malot.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with those associated with women self-help groups across the country through video conferencing at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, it will be wonderful to hear their experiences, especially how they are driving a positive change at the grassroots level. The interaction will be available live on DD News and the Narendra Modi application. President Ramnath Kovind has said that the economic partnership between India and South Korea is strong and vibrant, and the visit of the South Korean President will infuse a new momentum. Welcoming President of South Korea, Moon Jae-in, at the Rashtrapati Bhavan last evening, Mr. Kovind said India's Act East policy harmonizes neatly with South Korean new southern community. He said, as democracies and as countries that seek ethical market practices, it is logical for both countries to work together for an inclusive, equitable, stable, secure and rules-based international order. The President expressed happiness that the India-South Korea economic ties are strengthening and the bilateral trade crossed $20 billion in 2017, posing an impressive 25% annual growth. He congratulated the South Korean President for his efforts and determination in turning the security situation prevailing in the Korean Peninsula into a stable and peaceful one. Minister for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Giriraj Singh and Korean Minister for SMEs and Startups Hong Jang-hak inaugurated the India-Korea Technology Exchange Center in New Delhi yesterday. The center will work towards identifying Indian technologies which can be exported to Korea and find suitable Korean partners for the same. On this occasion, an MOU was also signed between the Small Business Corporation of Korea and the National Small Industries Corporation. Many educated youths of Manipur are working in business process outsourcing or BPO industry in different metropolitan cities of the country. This shows their affinity with the IT industry. Implementation of the Digital India mission in Manipur is scripting a new success story. Here is a ground report from our Imphal correspondent.
Under the Digital India mission, BPO industry in Manipur is started with a new momentum. However, Muremba, IT professional, is working successfully in this field to open a new job avenue in IT-enabled services.
Under this program, my company has already commenced my operations in the BPO ITES sector in both voice-based and non-voice-based BPO, catering to both foreign and domestic clients. A number of young talented boys and girls are taking up this new job profile in Manipur and bringing in the much-needed IT ecosystems in the state which never existed before.
Under the Digital India mission, common service centers are also providing digital literacy training as well as helping the common people to enroll for Aadhaar, PAN card, Jivan Praman, etc. in the state. Chhapam Munindra Singh, who has joined a common service center in Imphal West, said he is not only self-employed but also engaged IT and accounts professionals at his center to provide IT-enabled services.
More than 500 beneficiaries has been trained from my center under the digital literacy program to train non-digital literate persons in Manipur. I'm also self-employed. A few teachers as per the assignment is also been engaged.
With a new ray of hope for creating an effective and efficient e-governance mechanism as well as an employment avenue for the skilled and educated youths of the state. Ibomsa Sarma, AIR News, Imphal.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The members of the Rajya Sabha can speak in any of the 22 scheduled languages from the monsoon session of Parliament beginning on the 18th of this month. Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu said that simultaneous interpretation facility was added yesterday in 5 more languages, that is Dogri, Kashmiri, Konkani, Santhali and Sindhi in the upper house of Parliament. Of the 22 scheduled languages, Rajya Sabha had earlier established simultaneous interpretation service for 12 languages. Ohmiya, Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Odia, Punjabi, Tamil, Telugu and Urdu. For 5 languages, Bodo, Maithili, Manipuri, Marathi and Nepali, interpreters of Lok Sabha are being deployed. Mr. Naidu said he was always felt that mother tongue is the natural medium to convey our feelings and thoughts without any retention. The rain has subsided in most parts of Mumbai city but still continues to batter neighbouring areas like Ambarnath, Thane, Dombivali and Kalyan. Suburban train services are suspended on a section of the Western Railway due to waterlogging on the tracks. More from our correspondent.
According to Western Railways, one suburban train was run on up line from Virar at 6:22 hours, but regular services till Virar will be started only after water levels come down to safe level. Trains are running on restricted speed only between Churchgate and Bhinder section. Around 2,000 passengers of 2 Mumbai-bound trains were rescued by the NDRF and the police. The meteorological department has predicted heavy to very heavy rainfall for the entire Konkan region, including Mumbai, in the next 24 hours. Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
In Pakistan, at least 13 people, including Awami National Party or ANP leader Harun Billor, were killed and 47 injured in a suicide blast at an election meeting in Peshawar city last night. Police said the ANP candidate from PK 78 constituency was among those killed. Fireworks were being burst as Billor arrived on the stage when the suicide bomber blew himself up. This is the second terrorist attack on an election rally in Pakistan ahead of the 25th July general election. Earlier this month, 7 people, including a candidate, were injured. United States has announced starting the process to slap 10% tariffs on other Chinese export goods worth $200 billion, escalating the trade war between the world's 2 largest economies. President Donald Trump vowed to hit back after China retaliated for the first round of 25% tariffs on $34 billion worth of imports that Washington imposed last week. Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Colonel Rajvardhan Rathore, has expressed happiness over the rescue of 12 boys and their coach from a cave in Thailand. In a tweet, Mr. Rathore said he is elated to hear the news that united the world. He congratulated the rescue team who put their lives at stake to save the boys. He extended his best wishes to the boys who made through this troubled time. And now news from the FIFA World Cup.
France entered the World Cup final, defeating Belgium 1-0 in an absorbing semi-final at St. Petersburg. The header by Samuel Umtiti in the 51st minute not only converted the corner into a goal but also succeeded in breaking the 24-match unbeaten run by talented Belgium squad.
Griezmann with the corner, kicking Umtiti! Arriving on the near post! There's the breakthrough! It's Samuel Umtiti for France!
After gaining that lead in the beginning of the second half, France went defensive to nullify the threat from Belgium's Eden Hazard and Kevin De Bruyne. The strategy paid and they closed the game with the same lead, entering the final for the third time in the game's history.
And it is over. Allez les Bleus! All the way to the World Cup final. Brave Belgium eliminated.
Back home in France, there was a sense of déjà vu after 2 decades as thousands of euphoric fans turned the capital city Paris into a giant street party. The French national anthem La Marseillaise, chants of "We are in the final" and a cacophony of car horns and firecrackers rang out over the City of Lights as it celebrated France's march to the final. France will face the winner of today's semi-final between England and Croatia. It will be played at Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow at 11:30 tonight. Final will be played on Sunday at the same venue. Tripti Srivastav, Sports Desk.
Indian campaign ended in Wimbledon tennis with the defeat of the Indo-New Zealand pair of Divish Sharan and Austen Seatak by American duo of Jack Sock and Michael Bryan 6-7, 6-7, 7-6, 4-6 in the quarter-final of the men's doubles. In women's singles, Serena Williams, Helena Ostapenko, Angelique Kerber and Julia Gerges entered the semi-finals yesterday. Record 8-time winner Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic and Kevin Anderson will feature in quarter-finals of the men's singles today. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Tanvi Taneja.
Thank you, Saira. The top stories that buzzed the newspapers today are the Apex Court's review of Section 377 that criminalizes homosexuality and the miraculous rescue of all the 12 Thai boys and their coach after 18 harrowing days of being trapped in a cave. Hearing begins to strike down archaic Section 377, headlines the Hindustan Times. Open to review gay sex verdict's correctness. The Asian Age quotes the Supreme Court, while the Hindu leads with the headline, choosing a partner is a fundamental right. On the daring rescue of all the Thai soccer boys and their coach trapped in a cave is noted by all dailies. Lucky 13 are out of silent cave, writes the Hindustan Times, while the Hindu says all members of Thai team rescued from flooded cave. In a bizarre development, single women are being denied entry in nightclubs in Gurugram if not accompanied by husbands. No entry, clubs on MG Road tell single women, writes the Hindustan Times on its front page. The controversy of a granting of eminence tag as well as a whopping 9,500 crore rupees commitment to the yet-to-be-established Geo Institute is noted by the Statesman on its front page. Row over eminence tag for proposed Geo Institute, writes the Daily. The DNA carries some important stories too. Government plans audit of CSR projects, writes the paper, while it also covers another story quoting Women and Child Development Minister Menaka Gandhi, amend IT law for assets gifted to women by spouse. And finally, if you're a travel buff and look beyond the country's borders for some adventure, it's time to look within. Western Ghats figure in Lonely Planet's collection of 10 best destinations. Western Ghats, 4th best tourist spot in Asia, writes the Hindu. And with that, it's back to you, Saira.
Thank you, Tanvi, for a look at today's newspapers. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi to address Kisan Kalyan rally at Malauд in Punjab today. President Ramnath Kovind says South Korean President's visit to India will infuse a new momentum, calls economic partnership between the two countries strong and vibrant. Rajya Sabha adds simultaneous interpretation facility in 5 more languages. Members can now speak in any of the 22 scheduled languages from upcoming monsoon session. In Pakistan, 13 people, including an Awami National Party leader, killed in a suicide bomb blast in Peshawar. France beat Belgium 1-0 to enter final of the FIFA World Cup last night. England to take on Croatia in the second semi-final tonight. And in Wimbledon, India's campaign ends following Indo-New Zealand pair of Divish Sharan and Austen Seatak's defeat in men's doubles quarter-final. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a great day.